Cars and Comics 2. It is late on a Saturday night. Um, Thanks those of you watching. I don't have anybody yet in live, but what I did pick up today, we had a car show in um, Mississippi, in the central Mississippi area, in Pearl, actually, Pearl, Mississippi. I went ahead and actually didn't pick them up today, but I pulled out six, I think seven more cards for the athletics team sets that I've been working on. I'm working on the athletics team, anything athletics from TOPPS Athletics from 1952 to 1967. Um, basically anything Kansas City or Philadelphia athletics. So today I went ahead and pulled out seven cards to put with the 55s. That's going to leave me with one card. I don't actually have the card yet. They're still with the guy who had the table, and that's Mr. Leslie. He's the one that runs that particular show. I'll actually go back, pay for the cards, and pick them up at a later date. Basically, just went today to the show to pull the card I wanted to get. But the Reservoir Card Lab. Reservoir Card Lab is in Richland, I think, or Brandon, Richland, or Brandon, Mississippi, and I picked up a few packs of TOPPS Stadium Club, 1994 Stadium Club Series 1. The store there had a few. Oh, what's going on, man? It's been a long time. I actually have not been doing anything on Whatnot anything. Hope you're still doing good on that, and I appreciate you jumping into the live. Um, I was just saying, actually, I picked up some. It was 14, 19. I think a total of 19, 18, or 19 packs of 1994 TOPPS Stadium Club Series 1. And I'm going to open 4 of these today. And then that's going to leave me one a day to open for the next 14 days, I believe. 13 to 14 days until 31st. I'll try to go ahead, just like a 15-second pack opening, put it in mine as a short, listed as a short. Because July 30th is my birthday. So I'm going to go ahead and open a pack a day until my birthday. But for tonight, to go ahead and get started and to go ahead and make the number even, because I wanted to do the one pack a day, I'm going to open these 4. And this series 1, we'll see how close that gets me to building that set. And eventually I will go ahead and get another box of 1 and series 2 and try to complete it. Yeah, man. Yeah, actually, when I saw this at the store, I was pretty excited about the 94s. So let's see here. Oh, they slide. They're not stuck or anything. That's nice. So Steve Cook. Oh, that one's got a card behind it. That's not letting go. And there's a trolley hoof behind it. That's not letting go. Oh, no. Okay, that was kind of scary. There's Charlie Huff. In 94, they no longer put the rookie, a picture of the rookie card in the back. Skills rating system, they pretty much changed. Hey, Reese, what's going on, man? And there's Steve Cook. Steve Cook with... Is he a rookie? Doesn't say with Pittsburgh. All right, then we have Rick Wilkins. Yeah, they're sticking a little bit. Hopefully I don't lose any paper. That one just got some spotting where it's stuck. That's not too good. Not too bad, though. Nice catcher card. And all else fails, that's going to go into my catcher stack. Doing the toy cards. Oh, semifinals tomorrow. You watching who were in the diecast cars, go ahead and join Reese on his channel for his finals. Award 93 award winner Jack McDowell. Yeah, you can see in that one where we got some discoloration and paper loss where it's stuck. So that's one of the bad things about these mid 90s, late 90s, early 2000s cards. Then we got Mike Perez. Mike Perez with the Cardinals. Forza Horizon 6 and MLB The Show. Cool. I've always wanted to try the MLB The Show, but I'm just no good at video games, and I mean, I'd probably just get it and then get upset because I can't play it. Mike Perez with the Cardinals. Here's JT Snow. Oh, it's with the there was a special name for these Taylor 2 players. So it's Tim Salmon and JT Snow with the Angels. Next I have Luis Alicia with the Cardinals. Second baseman, it looks like. Yep, second baseman. Carlos Garcia with the Pirates. Play all the with all the auto base running. Looks like that dude's stepping on his hand, man. So what? Also a second baseman. Kent Herbeck. Oh, nice. Herbeck was first baseman for the Twins. I've been noticing that all these are red except for that very second card where the Stadium Club logo was in gold. Mickey! Good afternoon, good evening, sir. Good evening. I'm opening up some 1994. What I got? 4 packs? Yeah, I got 4 packs I'm going to open of 1994 TOPPS Stadium Club Series 1. And then after that, I'm going to try to open a pack a day until my birthday at the end of the month on July 31st. Tom Klink. Oh, excuse me, Tom. I don't know where Tom, but Joe Klink with the Marlins. Wonder if he's related to Herr Colonel Klink. Oh, please, no. It looks like it came out unscathed. It's Ken Griffey, card number 85, Ken Griffey Jr. And I don't know if you heard it, but it was kind of stuck to the car in front of his, which is Cecil Fielder. Space Case Collector. I only collect pop culture Hot Wheels. I think I'm close to 10 Batman. Wow. Wait, who's asking why I'm up so late? Why you up? Actually, I'm up so late because I was working on this. All right, I have a 2005 Toyota Sequoia with 345,000 miles on it. 347 now, actually, coming up on 350. Um, anybody familiar with those series? Toyota Tundra, Toyota Sequoia. They have a secondary air system, which just got the Simpsons car. Cool. But they've got a secondary air thing that is common to fail. Well, mine's did fail, and now we're getting 10 to 12 miles per gallon on the Sequoia. So I went ahead and purchased a Hewitt secondary air intake bypass. So got up under the hood this afternoon. Was gonna go ahead and put that. I got the bed actually. Now that you mention it, but I was in trying to look at the putting that in, and well, thanks for Reese. Feel free to go ahead and if you can put a link to your channel so anybody that wants to get in to watch your stuff can actually do that. Let's see. Bat Boats. Since we're detouring Hot Wheels. I got this was the original, and this is the recolor that just came in a couple of cases ago or so. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19 different Batmobiles. And a 1964 or 65 Ford Futura from, I don't remember what, I think it's Auto World, I think did that one. Why they all open? Because that's what I do. Look. That's all. Well, it should be a bunch of Porsches. And on this side, I've got. Now I just do the '66 TV series Batmobile in Hot Wheels. Oh, and if you notice right there on the top, that is the 1966 Batcopter. Well, actually, I was just rolling uh, some of them around the desk right before I went live. So, second pack. Yes, 66 TV series. But I'm pretty sure the 64 was the model Futura used, the Ford Futura that Barris used to design the first Batmobile. Oh, Dave Segui, first card number 95. Hello, Titus. Well, on my Batmobiles, I have, for the most part, one open and one sealed. I try to get two of them. I've got the um, same Mac. Both of those are open, and that was not my fault. I bought two of them, one to keep, one to open, and then the dog ended up getting a hold of it. So now I still need to get one sealed. Todd Hundley with the Mets. Oh, so did I, Reese. Actually, I picked it up, and that was the story I was telling a minute ago. Um, well, about the Sequoia. Well, the one of the T's for the heater hoses broke when I was leaning. Not leaning. I was trying to move the stuff out of the way to put in that kit, and it just that T just cracked. I mean, it's in 2005, so it's 20. It's over 20 years old, and heat, hot water and everything else. It just the plastic cracked. It dry rotted. So we went to O'Reilly to see if I can get one to replace it, and they of course didn't have one. It was almost closing, and so I missed it. But while I was at O'Reilly, they did have from the Pop Culture Vintage Car Series the 250 GT Ferrari, which I just picked up. Juan Guzman with the Jays. What's most prized for me? My most prized Hot Wheel. Uh, just this past Christmas. I did not get it through the last. Well, all right. Last year they did the virtual stuff. I don't know if you remember the digital and virtual pink slips for the okay the Nissan stuff. I'm not big into Nissan stuff, but they did the virtual Hot Wheels, and then they did a Batmobile series. Yeah, the NFTs exactly. They did NFTs. Well, they did a Batmobile NFT series or a Batman NFT series, and if you got um like so many Batmobile NFTs, you can actually send off for the actual um, physical car for the NFT series. Well, I purchased one of those at Christmas, so that's probably my most prized Hot Wheel. It's still in the box. Well, I didn't get the NFT though. I got the actual car, but it came about because of the NFT. But I didn't get any of the NFTs. I'm sorry, just like they tried to do digital and NFT, sports cards. I just couldn't do that. Matt Noakes with the Yankees, catcher and designated hitter. Oh, Major League debut card, 1993, Scott Stoviak. Still sick, man. I hate to hear it, Jay. And Forza Horizon 6. Let's see. And here he is with the Twins. Didn't say anything about it, actually. It says Nashville AA season, but that's about it. So thanks, Space Case. Appreciate that. Lynn Dykstra with Philly. Well, I have a bunch of them. The ones I kept are basically all stacked in a box because I don't have the room to display all those. But um, I've got this little display, and I've got actually displays like this in my bedroom also. Um, yeah, my wife really loves it. But let's see. Can I? I'm gonna have to pick it up. Hold on. All right. Do you guys remember when Hot Wheels released that? It was the case. I got two of them. I got one for my son, and one for my grandson. But then my son kind of gave up. He's a teenager now. I gave up on the Hot Wheels thing. See, there's all the Batmobiles. Oh, those two gold cars right there, supers. That's the Jags um, Dodge Super, and that's I can't remember what the name of the Spider car. See, I got a Mach 5, Racer X's car, and that's the ones with the racing damage. I like those when I got them. That's Christine, Plymouth Fury. See, I got more Batmobiles. This is a Super. This right here is the truck that came with this case. That truck. There's the Ford Futura. That is a 89, I think, Supra. That is the Supra that I've always wanted. And then this is a 76 Celica GT liftback or fastback. This was my first car. The Ferrari Enzo. Jeez. This at the bottom is all, these are all Camaros. This is what my son Edison, this is what he collected. He did Camaros. Oh, it's a 2007, the Enzo. Um, on the first licensing run for, sorry, to get this set back up. Like for red lines and plays. Yeah. I don't do too much of that. I don't actually hunt too much anymore. From the first Ferrari licensing. This is, I think it's 2012, 2011, 2012. All right, the copyright is 2012. That is a Ferrari 459 Spider. Not much. I mean, it's like Jay was saying, if you're gonna open them, you might as well play with them. So, um, collectors look for carded stuff, and I've got carded stuff too. But um, I get them because a lot of times I like the cars. I like, especially with the Porsches. I was actually talking to my wife about that the other day. Why Porsche? And it's probably because when I was a kid, my dad was a Volkswagen mechanic, and the engineering behind the Porsche is a Volkswagen. Uh, whoa, wait. 458 Spider that have in one or two colors that have case of Hot Wheels Ferrari cars. I know you have a bunch of cars, Reese. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see. Back to the cards. Tim Pugh. Batman over the top left. Yeah, well, all the cards from when I was a kid, I don't have any of those. Um, my brother and I, we would like a car was overplayed once the axle's bent. If you couldn't roll the car across the kitchen floor and it couldn't roll a straight line if it turned, then it got smashed. We brought it outside, put firecrackers in it. He beat it with a hammer, whatever. Here's Tim Pugh signing autographs. Always a cool thing with the Reds. Ray Sanchez, Ray with an E, Ray Sanchez with the Cubs, shortstop for the Cubs. Man, and we had both my brother Scott and I both had GI Joes. Actually, we also had when I was really young, um, Lone Ranger. They made a Lone Ranger figure, but it was the whole figure was made out of a hard plastic, and the the ends of the arms, like if you remember the blue had like the not tassels, but the like it was kind of that leathery, frilly stuff, whatever. But it was almost like a saw. If I held him by the leg and hit you in the head with him, it'd knock you out. Here's Mike. I think we all did. I missed that thing that Reese just said. It faded out before I was read it. So, stop it. Lawn dart. Some people like playing with them more than Reese does, so that's. I think people don't do that anymore. Sadly, playing with diecast cars, adults faded away. Yeah, well, but yeah, I've got guys on YouTube. You look at uh, oh, um, Kevin. Kevin's model some more. Kevin's got when he started because he wasn't originally a Hot Wheels guy, and he started buying a few. Then he got hooked, and he set up a track and would actually measure the distance. He would weigh the cars out and measure the distance they rolled. So and it was weird because not all the cars that were heavier rolled the farthest. It was really strange. So Paul O'Neill. Oh wow, this is another one of those gold colored ones. They're not numbered or anything. Paul O'Neill with the Yankees, but if you remember, I mentioned about how all the rest of them were in red, but you see, it's in gold there, and his name is in gold down there. Paul O'Neill with the Yankees. Oh, it was a, it would have been a 9. Now it's a 6. I don't grade a whole lot of stuff, man. And oh, here's another one right behind it, but this one's got some. Oh wow, darn it, that stinks. It's a gold Dave Winfield, and it's showing his 3,000th hit, and it's a dual exposure card. See, it's got him printed there, and they're doing his after hit walk on. 2 of 12. Dave Winfield, the road to 3,000. Look at that, man. That's pretty awesome. But he, It's got some speckling from where it stuck right up in the middle there. That sucks. All right, pack 3, and we're 12. I'm in the third pack. I'm 25 minutes in. Now I got cut off yet. And here we go with the duplicates. All right, here's my first duplicate, and it's of the 2-player thing with a tale of 2 players. That's JT Stone, Tim Solomon. I guess if it's his name, you could go ahead and say the L. So first double. Oh, and then next one is a gold of Paul Asemacher. Tell you what, that gold is really shiny. It'd be nice. There it goes. When I put my other hand up there, it focuses right away. Will the Thrill Clark. Oh. Aye. Yep. Sure enough, right there in the middle. You see it? It was whenever they're face to face like that, they stick. From New Orleans, Louisiana, Will Clark. And the card that he stuck to was with the Dodgers, the Los Angeles Dodgers, Henry Rodriguez. Dadgummit. Oh, here's our first day issue card. Our first day issue. It's a '93 award winner, Jeff Montgomery, pitcher for the Kansas City Royals. And here's the first day issue stamp. Then I got Juan Gon with the HR Club. Juan Gonzalez. HR Club member, 1993 season, 46 home runs. Lee Gutterman, pitcher with the Cardinals. Here is the Tim Salmon solo card, 93 award winner. Let's see. Set record for home runs, 23 at Anaheim Stadium. Broke manager Buck Rogers' team rookie record for 28 for second baseman. Or for doubles, I'm sorry, 2 bases for doubles. For 35. The original Fish player. I got Rob Dibble, pitcher for the Reds. Oh. Second baseman or third baseman for the Texas Rangers, Doug Strange. I wonder if he went over backwards after he made that throw because of the slide. And I wonder if he actually got the out. Here's Brady Anderson for the O's. Scott Heeman, catcher for the A's. And then Rich Amaral. Doctor Strange. Actually, I do. Michael Jordan, Funko Pop at Shopmonics, Colorado. Huh. Who asked if I collected comics? Space Case did. Okay. Yes, I do actually. As a matter of fact, I've got these still sitting right here at my feet. I got these graded. Now, granted, I pulled these right up the box with the bags, brought them to the National last year, and had them graded at PSA. I did not get them pressed or cleaned or none of that crap. First cameo appearance of Venom, Amazing Spider-Man number 298. And an 8. PSA 8. I thought about, if I did the whole clean and slab or whatever. Amazing Spider-Man number 300. First full appearance of Venom by Eddie Brock. And this one only got a 7. But, I mean, it's a clean book. It's just, it got gig for, like, fingerprints and stuff like that. So, maybe one day I'll go ahead and get them regraded and, crack the things and get them pressed and all that crap. But I doubt it. I mean, I didn't do it for the money. All my books are in long bags. They've been in there since forever. And then iconic cover. And of course, if you're going to do 300, this was just my personal choice. And I knew this wouldn't grade high because it was in worse shape than the other one. But I thought it would get better than a 5.5. And that's all I did get, 5.5. But it's 301. If you're going to do 300, you got to do 301. You can't just have the black suit on the cover. You got to have the red and blue. So that was a personal choice thing. But I mean, they all got an 8 white pages, 7 white pages, 5.5 white pages. I just figured all the staples are intact. There's no tick marks on the binders. No, I don't read any kind of comics anymore. I don't buy them or collect them or anything. It's spend all my money on toy cars and baseball cards. But all the I quit collecting comics in right around 89, 1990, when my daughter was born. I still collected for, a few here and there, and I wouldn't say collecting. I still bought a few comics here and there, after she was born. But when my daughter was born in 1989, I had to hang it up. I was spending a lot of money on comic books before that. Then I spent a lot of money on raising a kid after that. Oh, nice. Okay, I got Mickey Tettleton, catcher for the Tigers right here. This is the last pack. After this one, I'm going to wrap it up, guys. Oh, but I'm going to open a car. Because I did not get to open one yesterday on Friday. So maybe Jay went to bed. Because he's going to be mad if I open a car and he's still here. The next one is a George Brett in the gold. And that one, let's see. Yeah, the surface looks intact on that one. That's great. That's pretty. Oh, I was living and that's why I'm a big Diamondbacks fan. I was living there in 2001 when they beat the Yankees. Oh, another catcher coming up. 1993 Major League debut. Oh no, that's not a catcher. It's I thought it was Lance Parrish. It's Lance Painter for the Rockies, pitcher for the Rockies. Then I got Mariano Duncan, Phillies. I would say outfielder, by the way. He's looking up because that ball's coming from way, way up. Oh, it says second base from shortstop. So it's going to be infield fly. Oh, the TOPPS trios: David Justice, Fred McGriff, Ron Gant. That's going to be I missed the whole of the thing. Giants preseason. Okay, and that's it. Don't give me that, Mickey. Yankees, Angels, A's. Yankees, Angels, A's. Isn't there one more? Here's David. Is that Need or Nied or Nide? Nied. Hey, I mean, in the 25 years or so for the team, we've been twice. I'm the whole 2023 2023 loss or 2020 it was 23 24 or was it 25? No, it wasn't 25, it was 23. The O's, okay. Lost to the Rangers. I don't know why they kept pitching to was it Corey Seager, was it? Yeah, I think so. But they should have figured it out. Don't pitch to him. He can't hit the ball if you just put him on first. Vinny Castilla with the Rockies. Man, these 94s don't have any Diamondbacks, huh? Stewart's drafted as was it a catcher? Randy Knorr, speaking of catchers, catcher for the Jays. And yes, the Yankees have uh, history on top of history as far as baseball. The Diamondbacks have been here since 1998, which when it came down to collecting, and I was mentioned earlier about the show we had this morning. Oh, speaking of vintage cards, I've got my list. I'm going to type it up and email it to you sometime this weekend, hopefully. That I don't know. I've got Andy Tomberlin, 1993 Major League debut, outfielder for the Pirates. But I'm doing team sets of the Athletics from basically the TOPPS 1952 to 1967. And the only reason I stopped at 67 is because I have a completed 68, um, 69, 70, and then of course, as you know, I'm working on at 73. Here's Troy Neal. That looks like the Athletics. Yep, designated hitter, first baseman. I got Anthony Young, pitcher for the Mets. My favorite is actually Little Big League, and it's almost entirely for one scene in the movie. Um, the if you don't not familiar with Little, it's the one where um, the granddad leaves the baseball team, the Minnesota Twins. Actually, is it the Twins? Yeah, I think it is the Twins. Um, to his grandson Billy Haywood, and Billy fires the manager, and then actually assigns himself as the manager. Last card of the fourth pack for tonight, Mike Butcher. But before he takes the job, um, head of baseball operations, he's in the office with him and I think the guy who is actually their hitting coach. And they give him a hypothetical. And he, basically they just throw something at him. The Natural, Bull Durham, Field of Dreams. Field of Dreams is my second. Third is Up in the Air. Um, but there's that scene where they're drilling him in. They say we're playing the such and such. What are you doing? He asks him, "What's the score? Who's in the pin? Who's everything?" And when he answers, they kind of said no, but you can't. Then if you did that, then this would happen, that would happen, this would happen. And he's like, "Well, if that happens, then and he lays it all out, and he's got it thought up. And I wish I knew baseball that good. I'm getting to be a little old. My memory is not the steel trap that maybe once was or even wasn't when I was younger. So I can't remember all the stats and stuff like that anymore. Uh, Not that I ever really could. Um, and if you actually read up on it, a couple of people who have rated movies say that Little Big League has some of the best baseball scenes without going to CGI and stuff like that. A lot of the cast were baseball players. Um, of course, Ken Griffey Jr. is in the movie. The big unit Randy Johnson's in the movie. My least favorite is definitely the rookie, the one with the kid with the rubber band arm. I can't stand that movie. Pitcher's got a big, but no, come on, man, that's it's just the worst. The car that I was gonna open, or am gonna open, I'm gonna open it. Is this Majorette? I've been having it sitting up here. 1975 Porsche 930 Turbo. You don't like the Bad News Bears? Fabien, bonsoir. Oh, sorry, bon matin. It's morning there. And okay, that's definitely my number three. I got to give the Sandlot my number three. When I was a kid, I loved the Bad News Bears, the original, with Walter Matthau. Um, was it I think Tatum O'Neal played the girl pitcher. I don't think I've seen Sandlot T. Okay, this majorette comes with its own little. Okay, you forgot about the Sandlot, huh? But the natural, the Robert Redford natural. There we go. So and it's actually screwed to the bottom, just like M2s are. It's not a bad casting. I hate the way it loses focus. That's nice. That's a nice for a Porsche. So there's my free Friday for on a Saturday, now Sunday, I believe. Mickey, it's Sunday, isn't it? I think it's Sunday even here in Middle Mississippi. But I think Mickey's on the same time zone as we are. Collector's model not suitable for children under 14. Wow. Look how many languages they have. It's 1:30. It's 1:30 in the morning. Oh my goodness. This is the warning page that they had underneath the car. The first one, D, is for Deutsch, Achtung, Great Britain, warning, Français, attention, Italiano, Avvertenza, Netherlands. I don't know how their uh, what thing the vowel. I don't know how the vowel thing works in the Netherlands in Dutch. Or Advertentia. That's Atenção. Seo. That's going to be Portuguese. Or DK is going to be Denmark for Dutch, maybe. S is going to be Varening. We'll hop on hobby. Oh, you get the. Wait, have to go to bed soon. Hop on. You're going to be on Hobby Palooza with Pepino? Wait, midnight Sunday night? How long are they running the Palooza? I thought it was supposed to end Sunday afternoon. It's going to run till Sunday midnight? Or is it going to actually go into Monday morning? I wouldn't exactly call it speaking foreign languages, but thank you, Fabian. I do try. I've always been a big fan of languages, and I wish I really could speak, multiple languages, as you say. So that's gonna shut it down. You guys gonna be the last show on the thing. Hello. Oh, there it goes. Hello. Bonjour. It's Guten Tag. Guten is good. Is German for good, and then Tag Tag. Tag is German for day. That's why every day of the week ends in the word Tag. Deutsch. Nix Herman. Deutsch. Sprechen Deutsch. Just sprechen Sie Deutsch. Aaron. When did Aaron? Yep. Sonntag, Montag. Uh, Sonntag, Montag. Dienstag, Mittwoch, which is midweek, Wednesday. Donnerstag, Freitag. Uh, Samstag, and Sonntag. Yeah, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. There you go. I didn't think it was that difficult, but tell you what, I was there for almost the full three. My wife ended up having an emergency medical issue, so I did TDY at Walter Reed for a little bit while she had one of her legs amputated. But when I first got to Germany, the military requires you to take a Head Start, or did require you then at least to take a Head Start class, which is 1 week of German, just basically not how not to get lost. Um, all you need to learn in German is one, and what would that one word be? Oh, okay. Then they'll run words together. Will that stay there? Hold that. There you go. That's our Free Friday, Aaron. Army, not the Air Force, huh? But after growing up in South Louisiana, a lot of this, a lot of stuff you learn is already in French. Just everyday speaking, a lot of it is in French. As a kid and a child in South Louisiana, you don't just say yeah most of the time. You say mais yeah. What mais is a French word and it actually means but mais yeah is a common saying in South Louisiana. Scotland driving the wrong side of the road with town. Dry. Oh, the only word I know in Oktoberfest. Shopping is German. Yeah. Mein Deutsch ist nicht gut. I haven't spoken German to anyone in years, so as they say, you don't use it, you lose it. That's why when Fabian does come on, I like to try to go ahead and um, throw a few French words out there so he can go ahead and critique me and whatnot. It's just been a long time. Well, I've never had to worry about that because in Germany they drive on the same side of the road we do here. My daughter, who actually drove in Japan, uh, had the had to get used to driving on the wrong side, and then after she left Japan, she floated her car over. She bought a 1994 Supra, floated it over, and I got to see her drive that little car around. It was nice, um, and then she stored it in a shop in a garage in North Carolina while she got deployed to Afghanistan, and somebody went and gutted the car. It was horrible. Look, Aaron, I got some 1994 Series 1 Stadium Club. I opened 4 packs. The best card out of this is going to be, where did it go? It was at the top, wasn't it? Oh, it was the George Brett. Here, George Brett. There it is. Out of the 4 packs, that's probably the best card. It's in the gold instead of the red. George Brett with them Royals. I'm gonna have to look at the back of this card because I do not know how to read that chart. Oh, it's nice. $8. But I mean, look at the difference between the that gold and that red. See, that's the red on the bottom. Yeah, definitely the best one out of those. And I bought a few packs. I'm gonna try to do probably a bunch of them. I'll just try quick pulls or quick breaks or pack rips. But I'm gonna do 1 pack a day until my birthday at the end of the month, July 31st. I had another one. I had a Will Clark that ended up getting some 94 sticky damage. I only got one first day issue card. There's my first day issue. Out of the 4 packs, I got that one. Jeff Montgomery, 1993 award winner. He was the American League Fireman of the Year. Oh, nice. There's the Will Clark. And it got the right there. See, in the middle, it got some discoloration from where the two cards stuck together. Kind of sucked. Wheel the Thrill. Seeing I got a Dave Winfield 3000 Road to 3000 card. And same thing, I got, yeah, you see, I got some. Hey, Speed. Uh, well, you can see it really right there. Some stuck together card damage. Hated it. But it's not like I'm sending anything to get it graded. Got that one. Card number 85, King Griffey Jr. So I'll get those in order and start me a 94 Stadium Club binder. But that's going to be it. I've been on 55 minutes, 5 when I actually said it. Did get to open a car. Recently, oh, well, I've been on Twitter for a while, but I've actually been away. I don't do a whole lot on Twitter anymore. I only followed or was on Twitter. I have a Twitter account was to follow baseball. But there's too much politics on Twitter. You can't do, there's nothing that's fun. I didn't notice that there's a driver's side mirror, no passenger side mirror, but at least it has a mirror. That's one thing that uh, a lot of the diecast car companies they don't mess with. They don't mess with trying to put a mirror. Oh, speed. The card shop where I got these cards from is called the Reservoir Card Lab. It's right here in Middle Mississippi, just outside. I think it's the address is Brandon, but the guy that was working the shop today, I was walking in, his car had Louisiana tags on it, so I asked him about that, and he came from Mandeville. He's from Mississippi. He had moved to Mandeville. Um, he said they started that card show, which was actually just last weekend. They did the card show in Mandeville. He said they started that show right after he moved, and he just moved back to Mississippi. So it'd been nice to go, be able to go to that show last weekend, but I had all my doctor's appointment stuff going on, everything. Cards about sports on X. Yeah, I just got tired of dealing with all the other baloney, so I just quit going over to Twitter. I still do Twitter. I just didn't. It just seems silly to call the whole platform X. Look, this is what I open on Free Friday. Focus. Why don't you focus? Well, it says Porsche 904 Carrera GTS. Oh, wait a minute. This one also says Porsche 904, but they're two different. There's two different castings. They're both 904 Carrera GTSs, but they're from different years, different probably recolors. And this is also a pro. Wow. So the 904, you can't see it. I don't know what's going on with the focus thing. There it is. 904 Carrera GTS. It's the almost same thing. 904. The other one, 904 Carrera GTS. What's this one? 911 Turbo Cabriolet. Open a lot of Porsches. All right. I'm going to say goodnight. I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. Tomorrow, I've got to work on my car because of the part that broke. Got to get that running before I have to be to work on Monday. So appreciate you guys watching. Hope to see you sometime during the week. Remember, I'm going to be posting or trying to post a 94 pack opening, 1994 Top Stadium Club pack opening every day. Maybe a 10 to 15-second video or so. Just pop it open, flip it through it. A minute at the most. Alrighty, so y'all try to watch. Make sure to give the videos a thumbs up. Appreciate you guys. Aaron, take it easy out there. Mickey, list coming to you. Everybody else, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming by. Tschüss. Oh, that's German too. I didn't mean to do that.